Yes, yes. And now that we got that live out the way with that burnt lip lady, yeah, we go in this room. Come on in, come on in. Tell a friend, hit that like. Well, certain things I can't eat for 30 days. So yeah, I can't eat those. Well, yeah, some fruit, salad, things like that. Rice, beans. And then why do you got candy at the store? Well, that's not an animal product. I can't eat no eggs or nothing like that. No lamb chops? No lamb chops. I can't eat none of the stuff you've been eating. No lamb. Uh-oh. You okay, now I'm gonna make you a salad. You gonna make me a salad? Take me to the doctor. Why you gotta take me to the doctor? I don't want no salad. I just want you to make me a salad. You ain't gotta take me to the doctor. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I heard Stephen A. Smith said something about Zion. And I heard Stephon Marbury said something about it. But yeah, I gotta do that one. Where is that? You ain't going to school right now. Hold on, no, eat your food so we can go get and so you can take your shower because we gotta go meet and get Kennedy in soon. Well, I thought we were gonna meet her at the store. So yeah, we're gonna meet her halfway. Huh? But you gotta wash to get ready. I'm taking you a shot. Nah, you better eat that fruit, girl. You love to take all day. No, you can eat. You got time. I'm just saying, eat. Always fidgeting, boy. Pelicans went dumb on Stephen A. I'm gonna watch that. The hell, he could fix his mouth to talk about Zion. That little one, go get your 8 toys a day. Hell no. I'm gonna teach her how to create a lemonade stand. Something. I gotta teach her how to hustle. Otherwise, that's gonna be teaching her that a man just supposed to buy her everything. Now I buy her one toy, as long as she be good, but she be want 8, 9 toys. So now you need a job. Mhm. Oh, no problem, 86K. I just had to tell that nasty, disgusting walrus you had on your line because it's too early in the morning to not to be tearing down like that. Like that heifer just miserable because her husband is in pajamas already. You know what I mean? Me and my homegirl were talking about that. A man gotta really be in love to put them pajamas on, boy. A nigga getting pajama pics? Mm-hmm. That nigga proud of her, boy. Yeah, he proud of her. He in pajama pics online. I bet you there ain't no pajama pics with her ass online. So she's sitting around every day. He ain't getting no pajama pics with me. Yeah, he want to do that because she white. Just being evil all day. I saw it this morning. The Heat and the Pelican scuffle. but that food in the NO is different. We the mofo people. But yeah, man, I couldn't let that ignorance stand because everybody go through things. Everybody got a story. Some people, baby daddy wasn't shh. Some people, baby mama wasn't shh. Some situations, both parents wasn't shh. But it's no need to brag like it's a good thing. However, a child became a single, placed in this single parent situation, it is not something that should be bragged about. So I thought it was very distasteful and it downright pissed me off to see somebody moving with so much ego that they're celebrating the fact that a child is going to be missing their mother or their father. She is an idiot. And instead of shutting up and realizing that, hey, maybe I am wrong. This man ain't talking about the how I got to be a single mother. All he's talking about is the numbers. So just based on those numbers alone, your baby daddy could not be shit. Okay, cool. But you should not be online bragging about something like that. So let me drop this link. And I want some people with some sense to hit the link and try to expound on that part of it. Not about no who did what. I'm not happy that my kids miss me half the time. I'm not happy about being a single father. That's not something I'm gonna brag about online. Because whether I like their mama or not, they like their mama. So why would I make it seem like it's a problem for them liking their mother? Why would you make it a problem for your kids liking their father? If you acting like that, you raising your baby to hate their daddy. A kid will take on your same negative ass energy. And you wonder why some of these kids walking around with so much anger because they don't even know why they mad at their daddy, but they taking on that same energy that their mama got. She bit bopping around here acting like she the shit all because she hurt. And as a result of your dumb ass being hurt, guess who win? Single men. Because all you're going to do is end up in the back seat of somebody's car or in somebody's hotel bed. That's it. When you hurt, that's where you're going to end up at. Legs picked up in the air or bent over somewhere or to the side. That's it. That's all what come with that. If ain't nobody told you, that's all what come with that. It might not be the nigga you mad at getting done, but it's gonna be some nigga on top of you, behind you, on the side of you when you hurt. Brown skin lady, I talked to your ass long enough. I don't want to hear no loud mouth banshee over here messing up my goddamn channel. So no, thank you. Brown skin lady got me triggered. Okay, you're not educated enough for this conversation, so we're gonna put you in timeout first. Next time we're gonna 86K you. We don't want to hear trolls in this conversation. This ain't about nobody being mad. This ain't about games. This was about a grown woman online bragging about their kids that's gonna miss their father. That's not nothing to brag about. And the shame of it all is there's a video of this man in her house. She had a house at the time. When this woman had a husband, she had a house. This man was in there folding up clothes, doing what he's supposed to do, chilling in the house. This woman wants to show out for YouTube. So her husband saw the writing on the wall. Oh, this about attention? This about you, huh? Well, I'm out. You stupid motherfuckers that want to make it a male versus women thing and just bash women. I'm not with you on that. And you women that just want to sit out here and bash men, I'm not with you on that. Because it don't sound like you trying to build no family or nothing for no community. So stay your ass out there and argue with angry man or angry woman land. Nobody don't want to hear no angry shit all day long. Is you still in the fight or not? Is you still trying to strive to get what you're looking for or not? If you're not, just give up and leave all those people out here that's still striving towards getting a woman, and you ladies out there that's striving towards getting a man, and correcting your mistakes, just like I need to correct some mistakes. Then keep the goddamn fight up. Them bitter motherfuckers, fuck them. Get up every day to try to make themselves seem right. Hold on one second, my daughter calling me. Go ahead, thumbnail lady.
Salute, chat. What's going on? Can y'all hear me pretty good?
I can hear you.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. And she's a black woman that I'm saying, excuse me, ma'am, to. Says everything about that.
Salute, Mr. 86K, Biz 101, Islam. I'm not gonna fuck your name up. What's up, KB? What you want with me?
What's up?
Thank you,
Did you
Savior,
hear
everyone.
this? I know you heard the topic this morning. Can you give us your thoughts and opinions?
Talking about the bleeding ear conversation.
Yeah, the bleeding ear conversation where I was just going up there simply trying to say that I'm not up here bragging that I'm a single parent. I don't think that's nothing to brag about. I think your kids hurt from the situation, so I thought it's offensive that brown skin lady is putting out a narrative like she happy or something. So I'm gonna go on mute.
Well, I would say just looking at her actions, fake happiness mean hurt. So if she wasn't hurt by it, she wouldn't even be talking about it at all. But for her to continue to talk about the situation shows that she's pretty hurt, and it really shows that he may have left her because if she said they don't have Christmas matching pajamas and shit, and he doing it with this lady, unfortunately, it's something that you was doing wrong. In my opinion, if a man leave you and go somewhere else and he look happy as well, I ain't gonna say that. As he look happy and you are on
Oh, I
YouTube
know what
every
you was
day.
about to say. I know what you was about to say.
I almost said it. I forgot that ain't it's not the channel, but but yeah, if he's looking that happy on Christmas and she's not, we know who's wrong there. You can see it. You don't have to ask a question. It's plain and simple. I
So
mean,
you
it's
think
right
you
there.
think that? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I just said it's right there in your face. I mean, it's like you can't miss it.
So you think her husband left her?
Look at the differences between the happiness and the misery.
Mm. Now this coming from a black woman, y'all. So what would be the reason that you think her black husband would forego his family for a new woman?
Look how she talked to you.
But surely that she respect her husband though. You think she talked to her husband like that?
Of course.
Damn.
You can't just shut that off like that.
Mm.
That's not something you can just cut off. That's something that's just well, how you say it, that's something that's in you already. You can't just cut that off and just use
So
it for
you saying
somebody else. Yeah, you can't cut it off. Oh, I'm gonna cuss this person out like this, but not gonna cuss my husband out. That's not how it works. The way you talk to
so
anybody is how you talk to everybody.
so you saying all these women that's on YouTube that's being masculine like that, they like that all the time?
Exactly.
Mm, mm, mm.
And when they're not, guess what? It's what y'all call a facade. You're representative.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna
mm,
use the
mm, mm.
representative, but the real them is that's them. This is me. This is how I talk. Don't I talk the same way to you on the phone, or don't I talk to you the same way, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
Do I change?
No.
Because this is how I talk. This is me. This is how I act. This is what everybody gonna get. Even my everybody even say I text the way I talk. I do my thumbnails the way I talk, cause this me. This is not a facade. This is not a representative. These are who these people are for real. This is how they act with, whoever they're around. You cannot cut that shit off like that just for one person and think it's gonna just no. Unless it's your representative.
Hmm. Let me put some respect on Russell Red. Russell Red said, "Respect, KB. You can't give the game to everybody, especially these chicken heads. A lot of these ladies are lost and want respect and a tag. I'm a woman. Well, you not building a community, living single. This is a destruction." My dad, TP say, my dad told me, put your feelings in your pockets when speaking with logic. Reasoning is both parents working together for the benefit of for the kids. Exactly. You can tell she not moving with no logic. She not moving with the kids in mind. It's all about ego. I left him. She want the world to know I left him. He didn't leave me. I left. What does that got to do with anything? Your kids are still suffering. The fact that y'all are not together, there are numbers out there that I'm worried about for my own children. I'm not bragging about that shit. I'm worried about my own daughters. And them around men. I'm worried about my own sons and how they gonna know how to navigate around women. So to sit up here and brag about that shit, that's corny. That's what's wrong with our community. It's fake positive. I'm for the community. I'm for building. But then why are you bragging about being a single woman then? You ain't building a goddamn thing if you bragging about that.
And
Not to
whether
say single women can't do it, but that's no brag.
it, I agree. And whether she left him or he left her, she was the one hurt.
Hmm.
So whether you made him leave, it's something he did to you that hurt you. For you to have to make him leave. And that's the worst thing in the world, having to put someone out that you love or making someone get out that you love. So he hurt you if you put him out. And if he left for you, he hurt you. So either way, Miss Lady, you was hurt. Either way, you got hurt.
Yeah,
Because he's doing way better than you. And it kind of make you wonder if you did put him out, he was glad.
facts. And I can tell by the way she is aggressive. She probably had that nigga under control. This nigga probably really liked her. He probably thought that that's the type of woman, it's just women, that's just what women do. But then when he got a different taste of a different style of woman that didn't aggress him the way that this woman did, he outie five. This nigga is enjoying life. This nigga is in matching pajamas. That's lame, but we will do lame shit for the right woman.
Wait a minute, my son-in-law do it with his family, and that's not
You
lame.
damn right. And I'll do it too. I've done it. I just told you. I'm being honest. Ain't no man in the world thought of this. Hey, you know what, baby? We should get in matching pajamas
Oh
and sit the
no,
kids in
you ain't
matching
thought of it
clothes
now.
and sit in front of a camera and take a picture. That is not our ideal. We'll be looking like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do, shit. But it's
Russell
not
Red
our
just dropped
idea.
the link.
Shit.
Come on, baby. What you
Let,
want
let
to
a
talk
thought
about,
let a
baby?
let a thought ask us to dress up in the same clothes and watch what we say. You don't get out my goddamn face.
You won't want to dress up with what they wear anyway.
Yeah, she ran that man off, and I guarantee he won't even look at her now. That's what's eating her up. That control
And
that she had over him, he won't even look at her motherfucking ass now.
she's so upset with him. I could tell the way she was talking. She's so upset with him. She don't want him to see those kids. The reason why I say that because she said, "I ain't paying for my daughter's tuition, not we."
I'm
So
trying to tell you.
I listened for keywords like that. She said, "I'm paying for my daughter's tuition." When she should have said, "Well, he's paying for the tuition, or we paying," but she said she is. I was like, "Oh, what happened to the we?"
Yeah, you taking the money down there, but I'm sure he giving some money to help the situation. That shit's sad, man. The
No, she's a,
ego is
like
a sad thing.
she's the, no. She's the type that say, "I don't want you around." I mean, she's that type. She done told that man not to come around.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you
She
another thing. I can guarantee you, she don't want that kid around that woman because she's white.
hell no.
Yep, that's what it is.
She
She don't
lost her
want the
brother to a
kid.
white man, and now she finna lose her husband to a white man. She losing 2 minutes to a white man. Why you think she was over there trying to get her one? She was trying to
Uh huh.
join the game.
Yep. That's a damn shame.
So
What's up,
that should
Russ?
let her. So that should let her know that, unfortunately, your teaching as a black woman that they see in you, they don't want no motherfucker like you.
Nothing. And she haven't got that through her skull yet. She is the reason. Her behavior is the reason these people
Hmm.
keep running to white people.
And brown skin lady, if you're out there, I don't know if your mother is alive or deceased, but you need to be very careful how you speak on people's parents, baby. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Be very careful with that.
I don't pay no attention to brown skin with that shit. That's their only go to.
I'm trying to save her from herself,
Right. Wait till they go through it. That's gonna be a punishment when they go through it.
and it's gonna be way worse than what they think. Let them keep on playing around with stuff that they don't need to be playing with. God got a way of showing you something very, 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 very serious. Go ahead, Mr. Russell.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? Shout out to you.
What's
Hey,
up, baby?
KB, man, what's going down, player? How you doing, man?
What's
Look,
up,
man.
player? How you doing?
So let me break something down to you, man. I can't. You don't mind me telling me my little story? I didn't want to put it out there, but shit, it's almost at the end. So can I add? Can I add something into this, boss?
Run it.
All right. So I when I got out the well out the pen, I knew this little chick that I, used to fool around with, but we wasn't sleeping with each other. She was a nice chick, went to church, all that, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have really a bad background. Uh she wasn't getting ran through, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was cool. So, I'm pumping and dumping,
Mm,
but I'm also still out there doing my thing, and she wound up getting pregnant. You feel what I'm saying?
y'all got
So
pregnant. Okay.
yeah, yeah, we got you know what I'm saying.
Mm,
So in my instance, and this is a true story, homie. No filter, no bullshit. In my mind, I knew how my relationship was with my mama and my pops. So I was like, you know what, man, I don't want my child to come into this world where me and this woman ain't together. So I wound up getting married to her. See what I'm saying? Soon as the baby dropped, I'm talking about soon as the baby dropped, homie, all hell broke loose. I mean, it just went left. She just started doing all types of ridiculous shit as far as like listening to her mama. She started trying to keep my baby away from me and all the other stuff. So I did the responsible thing. I knew it was over. Uh, she called the laws on me, said I hit her. I ain't even touch her. Laws took her side, took me to jail. Once you do that, I'm done. So what I wound up doing, I wound up going down there, put myself on child support. I said, fuck it, man, I'm gonna go and get a head start. But they telling me, okay, we can't do nothing until the divorce proceedings. They gonna take care of all that. So fast forward to now. My daughter's almost, what I'm saying, of age to, getting off. But every time it's an increase. So now it's to the point where my daughter don't even talk to me. I ain't talked to my daughter about 6, 7 years, boss. You know what I'm saying? She got hatred towards me because of what her mama was putting in her head this whole time. So she don't even want to talk to me. If I can call my daughter phone right now, she ain't gonna even answer. But this the funny thing. Every time it's for an increase for that child support, you calling them folks. You want that money. You want me, you know what I'm saying? You want me to pay into something that you saying that you responsible of doing, because you telling my daughter I'm the mama and the daddy. You ain't got no daddy. I'm a sperm donor. All this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's mighty funny how, and then you living on Section 8. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how a lot of these women, and it's not just, it's not a woman man thing. It's crazy how a lot of these women had this mindset of they doing it on their own type shit when you really not. You know what I'm saying? The government helping you. I'm assisting you. And you sitting up here telling me, oh, I'm doing all this on my own, but you're sitting up there alienating me from my child so I can't handle my business as a man itself. I'm all the way in Georgia, partner. And if my daughter called me, I go down to Texas right now today. But like I said, when I told you a while back, every time I used to go down there, Kinfolk, she played them little kid games. I'll get down there, I'll call on the phone, she don't even answer. And when I'm getting ready to leave, that's when she called. And then she telling my daughter, "Oh, well, I guess your daddy don't want to see you," type shit.
Hey, do we got the same goddamn baby mama or something?
Hey, we probably got the same girl, nigga. Square
Same
business.
girl, same girl. Shit.
Real talk.
You.
Like I said. And listen, this ain't no hood chick, none of that. She in the church faithfully. You know what I'm saying? She trying to be a dog. She trying to be a preacher. But you doing all this evil shit. And like I said, don't know, everybody that meet me, like, you, what's her name, daddy? She had another nigga she was fucking with, had that nigga doing all of daddy, had my daughter calling this nigga daddy. And I didn't even know. I go up to the school, the kids like, hey, who, who, who is that? They like, that's my daddy. It was like, oh, she got two daddies. She cool. I'm like, this shit crazy, man. But like I was to give you my testimony, I'm just asking y'all, like, what do y'all think, man? It's gonna really kick into this girl head or my child's head to just really just come back to earth and just be level headed and say, hey, man, I need this man.
When the child support stop.
Well, that damnness finna be over with.
Damn, boy, she said a cold part this here.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn,
I
brother.
like that. I like that too. Hey, look,
Holy shit.
hey, I like that too.
When
I
the
like that
child
too.
support stop. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
get that
like
on
it.
the shirt. When the child support stop.
Please print that. I'll be the first one to buy one.
Hell yeah, when the child support stop. I'm
And
gonna
you
write that
and,
shit
and,
down
and I'm
so I
gonna tell
don't
you
forget
this,
it.
Mr. Russell,
Yes,
when it
yes, ma'am.
when it do and she do reach out,
Hmm.
you let her know. We
Oh,
got
I
to
got
spend
her.
yeah, no, I'm just telling you, we got to spend some time. I got to get to know you. We got to start off. I'm not just gonna do it like that. You got to give me my time as a father because I missed most of it. That's how
This
you
shit,
do it.
yeah, this shit crazy, man. Cause it's like it. Them first couple of years, man, I couldn't see my my baby, man, cause she got mad. We went to court, and she did an increase on me, and she didn't get what she wanted. She thought she was fucking with a NBA All Star or something. I guess she thought I had Kobe Bryant.
Us do got the same baby mama.
I was just about to ask again, nigga. You sure we don't got the same goddamn baby mama, nigga?
Hey man, hey,
She's
Okay,
been in
so
Georgia for a
listen,
long motherfucking
listen,
I
time,
see
nigga.
listen.
what's going on here.
Hey,
I
hey,
see
hey,
what's
listen
going
here,
on.
KB. I'm gonna tell you something, boy. You played in a lot of places, so boy,
Uh-huh.
look here. You was pumping and dumping in Texas, boy. Look here. Hey man, hey shit. I'm telling you, man. And it's like they got a playbook. That's the crazy part about it. It's like they got a playbook and they act the same way. And I'm gonna tell you something. In my instance, her mama is the influencer. Her mama be being in her ear.
But can I ask you
So
something, Mr. Russell Red?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you don't get mad now. When you saw at this
Hmm.
point where she wasn't gonna let you see the child, did you think about going to court to get your visitation rights?
Now I put myself on child support.
No, that's
I
not
put my
visitation rights. It's two
wait.
separate things.
Well. We was married, so we had to go through
That
in
ain't got nothing.
Texas.
No, that
No, no, no. Listen. What I'm saying. In Texas, if you're married, because I went over there and put myself on child support because they deal with the visitation as well. I don't know how it is in Georgia, but all that is tied in together. You see what I'm saying? And I couldn't do nothing until I went to court to get my divorce because we was married.
Okay.
So we went to court, that's when they came with the stipulations. Okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And held in contempt. Now I'm gonna tell you this: before I moved up here, right? That's when she took me back to court. She could get the money she wanted. So at the end of the day, I tried to I was finna take her back to court, do a contempt on her. But this the funny part. All right. This is what weighs against me.
Hmm.
I don't know what state laws is what in other states, but in Texas, after a certain age, I think either 12 or 13, she's old enough to say she doesn't want to go or attend with you anymore.
This is definitely a KB story. What the fuck going on up here? KB, what y'all trying to pull on me up here?
Hey man, hey, it's just
He
two
had the
brothers going
same
through the
issue.
same
He got,
shit.
Thumbnail
boy.
lady, I was just about to ask. This
I'm about to
nigga got
go
my
because
baby mama.
y'all on some bullshit. Y'all got
Hey,
me in the middle of this shit.
but listen, thumbnail lady, that's why they be sitting up there calling us Kwame, because we listen to them because we going through the same shit.
And I
That's
could,
why I be telling them ain't no
yeah.
such thing as no fucking celebrity. We going through the same fucking shit.
And so you said you was in Texas at that time and you moved to Georgia. So yeah, so they don't you don't have to get that right if you move away. But if you
No, no,
you
but
would have
it
stayed in the
wasn't
state,
even
you probably would have been able to get those rights.
no, no, no. So this is the thing. This is the thing. So I was filling out police reports. I was going in there showing, the police, hey man, look, these my days, my weeks. I haven't seen my child. They'll call my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Try to reach out to her. She don't answer. They'll write a report. So I had like 5, 6 reports. I was ready to go to court.
Hmm.
I had to hire an attorney though. The attorney talking about, check this out, 2,500 just for holding. But I and then they talking about 100 something an hour. You know what I'm saying? So, but the lady broke it down to me. She's like, "How old is your child?" I say, "They 13." Okay, this is what I'm finna tell you. She gave me the game. The attorney told me straight up. Okay, we gonna go to court. Will you pay me my retainer fee, which is 2,500? We gonna go to court. We're gonna get her held in contempt, right? To where they're gonna scold her and say, the judge gonna tell her, nah, she can't hold that child no more. Okay. But this is the bad thing about it. And if you want to move forward, we can. If that child says you go pick that child up for their visit, and that child says, I don't want to go with my daddy, she has
Can
every
y'all
right
hear
to
me?
talk to him.
Well, I sure would have asked her that before I paid my money. I was like, if I come
No,
get
no,
you, you gonna go with
that's
me?
why I didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't even pursue it.
Oh,
That
because I was
lady.
about to say, I know
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
well.
no. That's why I didn't even pursue it because I already know she got my child mind twisted so much to a point where she'll tell her she literally like tells her shit about me to a point where I'm like the boogeyman. You see what I'm
Well, let me ask you this: do she think that's gonna help your child or something?
She don't care, homie. I'm a sperm donor.
And see, that's the problem. When you turn a kid's first love against them, they can't trust no man. The
Yep.
first man she ever loved or wanted to love was you.
I
And
told I told her that.
yeah, if she go, yeah, I could drop the link, Mel. And if she gonna act like that towards you, then what's gonna make her trust any man?
It's crazy,
That's
homie.
wrong. She raising a baby to hate her daddy, like Trick Daddy said.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something even more crazy, KB. I got remarried, right?
Wait,
Later
hold
on
on.
down.
How many stories we finna go through, Russell?
No,
Like
no,
for
no,
real.
no.
I'm not being funny. Cause
No,
I'm gonna
no,
drop
no,
down.
no. No. Hold on. Give me 1 second, thumbnail lady, because I need your input on this too. I got remarried a couple of years after this. My child was like 8, 9. So I guess my my BM started having baby fever. She called me telling me she want another baby. I'm like, what you telling me for? You got a nigga. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't want to have multiple baby daddies, so I want a child. No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. And that's the end of it there.
That don't make sense to me.
It don't. But but like I said, she
So
wants
you
that
been
image.
messing with her? When you was messing with her?
No,
Yeah,
I
he was
wasn't even.
hitting it. That's what I was about to
You
say.
had
He
to
was
No,
be.
still
no,
hitting it.
She,
no.
ain't
So
nobody,
hey,
ain't no woman just called you and say, "Hey, get me pregnant." No.
listen.
Go ahead. See that God choked you up for
Hold
lying.
on, yeah, yeah.
He still was hitting that poom poom.
No,
That's about
Yeah,
no,
it.
for a minute,
exactly.
no, for a
You
minute,
got choked. God said, "Don't do that. Don't tell no
because
lie." Like,
I was having so much issue. She had a dude. I was married. I had moved on. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, deal with it no more because I was already having problems with her
Russell.
with visitation. I wasn't fooling with her no more. She wants to she wants a image. And that's a lot of problems what I see with a lot of these females. They want this image. They want
Oh, so she wanted her second baby by the same man.
exactly. She
Oh
don't
yeah,
want no
my baby mama did that too. He right about that
exact
thumbnail, lady.
that's what I'm
okay,
saying. She
that's why I
don't
was
let
like, "That's
truth.
weird. I never heard that one." Now.
Yeah, she
Okay,
don't
Yeah,
let
my baby
truth get
mama
to
called me. Was like, I don't want no other kids with no other man. So can we have another baby? I'm like, what
we got the
the
same
fuck?
girl, man. I'm telling you, man, it's the
Yo,
same
fuck.
girl.
y'all might need to talk behind the
No,
scenes.
two of my baby mamas said that. They was like, I don't want to have no kid by no other dude.
Well,
I'm
you
like, so
sharing one of them.
you just okay with being a single mama. You just don't want to have multiple baby daddies.
Gonna
Y'all
put me
need
on more child support and everything else.
y'all need to
Right.
Oh
talk
hell
behind the
no.
scenes.
I'm supposed to say yes to get back up in that goddamn vagina to get some more child support. If you don't get the hell out my
So you
damn face,
could have went and froze it for her. She coulda-
man, I said, she go, "Man, if you don't get the hell out of my face, no.
y'all rich as shit. They want you.
Nah, it
Mm-mm.
ain't that. No,
Even
don't
if
do
even
that.
if they ain't have no money, some of them girls, I'm telling you, these women make their own money. A lot of these women make a lot of money. You know what I mean? So they just want that image. They don't want to look like they just out here freaking off when most of them freaking off anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who is Calvin?
Hold on, somebody in the back.
They,
I don't know.
I just saw somebody's name up there, Calvin.
Oh, oh, I muted him. Well, I ain't even mean to mute him. Hold on.
You ain't gonna throw your overlay up there, boss.
He
Yeah,
ain't
let me
thought
throw the
about
over.
nothing. Too late
Hey,
now.
Who's
good morning.
Cal?
Good morning. Hey, good morning, KB.
What up?
Long time supporter, man. I just be standing in the background. I'm like y'all. I'm a hard working country boy, man. I'm up north, and I was just hearing your conversation this morning. Good morning, panel. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Morning to you. What's up?
Hey, man, y'all telling stories, boy. Sound like I don't know if I ran this to y'all baby mama, or y'all ran into mine.
That's what I was about to say. This nigga Russell Red been hitting my baby mama. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Man,
Now I wish
man,
Lion Locks would have found that nigga,
I,
whatever that nigga
I,
name was.
man, I got a story that's man. I swear to God, it's so identical. When I was a
Let
young
me get
man,
me some
young and
coffee or something, cause I see. Let me. Y'all go ahead. I'm finna get me something to drink, cause I see I'm finna be here for a while. I'll be right back.
man, look, when I was a young man, young and love, that was a certain woman that was in my life at the time, right? Now, I'm not knowing, I'm a square. You know, I didn't mind being a square. I was a square, thought I was in love. You know, this girl gets pregnant. You know, and I'm with the whole marriage thing because, you know, I was blessed to have my father in my life. So that's what I'm trying to do the right thing. But I will give her all props to this day. She honestly told me the truth, and she didn't know if I was the daddy or two other guys. I'm not knowing she messing around. I get up and I move away to another state. Couple years, you know, baby get born. I don't hear from her. I don't hear anything. So I'm thinking life is great. Out of nowhere, I go back home. I move back home. I happen to see her. She see me with somebody else. I done moved on with my life and got married. She see me with somebody else. Next thing I know, I don't know how this woman found my address. I get child support letters came to my house. about a child that was 9 years old. They tell me I missed by one day of taking a DNA test. So they had me on child support, right? Watch this. For the next 10 years. 10 years. This child graduates, young man. And I'm happy she did a good job. Young man, never got in no trouble. I keep in touch with this young man to this day. But the only way I found out that this young man, I mean, that wasn't mine, one day, uh, well, my wife passed away. My wife passed away from cancer.
Sorry to hear
So
that.
the girl finds out, and she finds out I got kids with my wife, and I'm raising my children.
Mm.
And we go take, now she finally comes to my city. We go take the DNA test. I'm thinking she knew all the time. This kid wasn't mine. She knew this kid father was a guy. He went to jail, whatever the case. But for 9 years, they took my money, did all this stuff. Me and her cool to this day. I followed the kid because I never knew if he was mine or not. I followed the kid on Facebook through his high school stuff. And what made me reach out to him one day, you know how you, if you friends with somebody, something to ping on your stuff, when they ping something, he pinged at his graduation. He said my whole name. Thank you for not being a dad. Thank you for not being a this and this. And it hit me. And so when it hit, I read it and I'm reading this. And I'm reading his cousins replying, yeah, you wouldn't this, blah, 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 ninja, you wouldn't that. And so only thing I said was, hey, young man, when you get time, reach out to me. I said, but me, you and your mother need to have a discussion. Because to that day, she still hadn't told him. He's graduating school. And he thinking I'm his father. And the whole time, she never told that kid I wasn't his dad.
That's crazy.
Now,
That is
anytime I
crazy.
go and now anytime I go home to now here's the thing. The kid's in college, he became a social worker for kids. Right now, that's his job to this day. The young man is 26 years old. Me and him
Damn.
talk to this day. I know his birthday. His birthday's next month. You know what I mean? I cash app him here and there. I tell him I'm proud of him. He's doing a good job. And me and him done built a relationship. But once again, his mama, she did talk to him and check him. Said, hey, I was on the phone when she did it. She said, hey, don't never talk bad about that man because when your dad went to jail, this man knew you wasn't his. And I did not go down there to test the child support, fight the stuff, no nothing. Because when I say we was high school sweethearts and in love, but I was happy she told me the truth. She didn't know if he was mine or not. But I think what
Hmm.
triggered her was I moved on with my life because she didn't want to leave where we was living at. I told her I didn't care. Let's move. When she didn't want to leave her mama and all that stuff was going on, I left and moved on with my life. And I think when she saw me again and I was happy and I had moved on, man, that girl walked in there as if nothing she knew and threw them people on me. I'm not knowing if
Man.
people got through on me. And one day they told me, well, you missed the court date by one day. I'm like, I'm out of town. I don't know. The letter come to my house. Yeah. And that man, when I tell you it's true and that hurt shit, when it hurt shit, I wasn't worried about the money, make money. But to have a child grow up and hate you that don't even know you,
Exactly.
then the child finds out, wow, mom, you the one lying. You told me this man was my dad, and the whole time
Yep.
you knew he was.
So what
But I'm
what
happy
what
to
do you
hear.
think that does to his relationship? Let me ask you this: what do you think that do to his relationships going forward with women?
Well, I know. Well, young man, I don't know if he's interested in women, but him as a person, period. The
Oh,
Damn.
thing is this: him as a person, period.
I'm
Here's the
going on
thing.
mute.
Here's
So
the
we
thing.
got
I think.
so we
I
got a
think what
Sugar Bridges twin and a damn KB twin. Okay, let's
but
go.
but here's the thing. What I think gonna happen for him is this. It's gonna be hard for him to trust anybody, that's close to him. Because if he can have a mom, and like I said, once again, beautiful lady, man. She did a great job. But that one lie to him for all those years, man, me and the conversation I had with him, he's broken behind that. Because all he knew was whatever mama said was the truth. And what brought it out was his graduation and him dissing me, thinking, I'm a deadbeat dad, and the whole time I'm watching him grow up through Facebook. I'm watching him grow up. I asked this lady, hey, won't you let him come down here where I'm at so he can be around my other boys, just in case, that, they got brothers. He got brothers. And then to find out he wasn't mine and she knew it though, because I guess the other guy had the DNA test, so she knew it. Had me believing he was mine, knowing he wasn't. Let him think. I just wasn't gonna be there. And the whole time, my other kids grew up with a great life. And like I said, I guess he grew up with a good life too. He went to school, social work and that. He's all that, but that got to be a mental challenge for him to be like, wow, and for him to figure out, I still want to be a part of his life because, hey, dude, I watched you grow up, but I was told I couldn't be around
And this is why I be telling people you can't make it all about men versus women because we all do it. Men fuck up, women mess up too. So, and these stories like this is a lot of them. It's just men. Most men suffer in silence. It take a lot of guts to get up here and say this in front of all these people because most women stick together. There's still some women in the chat like, what did you do? You know what I mean? So it take a lot of bravery to come up here and tell that story. And I know, hell, you went through a lot too. I know that young man went through a lot, but you did go through a lot. To have a kid that you can't really talk to, whether he was your kid or not, if she had you believe it was your kid for a while and then tell you to stay away from that kid, that's some hurtful stuff. And people play with these kids like that all the time, and I don't. That's crazy. We don't never talk about that part enough. You can destroy a kid like that with these type of decisions. Destroy a kid. Now he mentally, I don't think he's okay, but financially he might be fine. But when you have to go through this, not knowing who your father is, because clearly it bothered him enough that he's talking about it on Facebook for a bunch of strangers. So that's crazy. We got to pray for that young man.
you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like I said, I'm just happy me and him finally got to talk. I'm happy him and his mother, we finally had to sit down. It is weird because once he graduated high school, I still didn't see him for maybe like another 2, 3 years. He was in college. He was like a junior in college, doing real good. He liked getting on stage and doing plays and performing. So, like I said, he talented young man. He's 26 now. Like I say, he's a social worker for kids. He's doing very well for himself. But it's good that me and him still have a rapport. Every now and again, he'll reach out to me. And you know what he says? What's up, Pops? How you doing, old man? And when he says that, I feel some type of way, man. It makes me cheer up because I'm thinking in my head, all the years I could have had with him that I didn't get to get with him. And in his head, he told me this. She knew. She knew. And all she had to do was tell both of us. She knew.
It's timing, Calvin. It God know what he doing. It was timing. God has his time. So just
So
look at
yeah,
it like that.
I just want to say that and I appreciate you, KB, and your panel, man. Like I said, I've been there from the beginning when you first came on. It was promoting everybody's business. When Dab D came on, it started cracking jokes on everybody. Man, you lit the internet on fire. I've been there from the beginning, been a supporter. I just stay in the background. I work too hard and too much. I can't be on everybody's panel, but all I do is I come through. I see you live. I hit the thumbs up when I can, donate when I can. But hey, man, keep doing what you're doing and bringing stuff like this to light and let everybody talk about it. Like I say, man, it's a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, me and the young man, we got a nice relationship now. You know what I mean? We get to talk. He calls me on advice. And I'm happy to be there to give it to him.
Amen
Man,
to
that's
that.
good. That's good to hear. That's the beautiful thing that came out of it, though. So that's good to hear. At least he got somebody. So for all y'all women that be out there talking about it ain't no good brothers, Calvin a good brother, man, because he don't have to do what he's doing. A lot of men would have washed their hands, and he's going the extra mile to still pour into a child that's not even his. So salute to you, brother.
Salute,
All right, man.
salute.
Y'all have a good day, man. Everybody stay blessed. One family, one love.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Mr. Melvin W.
You called
You
me out
talking
my
about
government.
Melvin
She
W.
called me. She called me out my government.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know it
No,
was male. It's supposed to be male. I'm sorry. Oops.
no. You good. You good. Nah, I honestly thank you, Kwame, because Russell. I don't know if we ever crossed paths before, but I swear to God, bro, it sounds like we got the same woman.
I'm finna go.
Down up, love lady. Listen to this
Damn this
shit.
shit here. Hey,
Listen to
somebody
my
come up here
thing.
with me. Shit.
I'm telling you, bro. brother. The only thing I'll just say is this: I have an estranged relationship with my child, who I love tremendously, very dearly. But it was a strained relationship caused by her mom in a lot of ways. Now, before anybody says anything, understand I know my flaws and I know my failures. And if anyone said, "Well, Melvin, what did you do? What did you do?" I'll gladly say that. But one thing I didn't do was I didn't try to isolate my child from her mom. And that happened to me over the course of years. And now I'm struggling in that relationship with my child. So for all the women or even men out there who think that a woman can't keep a man from her child, that's a lie. That is one of the biggest lies that they ever tell our people in the community, because I've seen it through my own experiences. I'm hearing it right now. There are women who are vindictive enough that will do everything they can to keep a man from seeing their child. And I'll never forget, I was working as a cashier at Walmart, making $850 a month. And this is how the courts work, in a lot of ways. When my child was born, my child's mother put me on child support, and that was fine. But the courts took half of that paycheck, and I had to pay rent and everything else. But forget all of that stuff. So I learned in the very beginning that the court system was designed to destroy the family unit. Because me and her, we could have talked it out, but she had, the other people on her side. I had to be my own lawyer. And a lot of men have to be their own lawyers. Like Russell, Russell had to pay $2,500 just for retainer. So when we try to contest things, we have to have lawyers where the moms or the custodial parents has DCF, or they have child support services, or all these different services speaking on their behalf. So, I mean, I could go into a whole lot more detail. All I know is I love my child, and I'm waiting until, like Thumbnail Lady said, when the child support's over, I'm waiting to rebuild that relationship. And fortunately for me, but unfortunately for a lot of brothers, my time is almost up with that, and I'm looking forward to building my relationship with my daughter.
Mel, will you buy a "When the Child Support Over" T-shirt or hoodie?
Hell yes, I
Okay, I'm
would.
making that shit.
I,
When
I
the
I,
want my
child
I,
support is
profit.
over.
I want my profit. I
I'll
want my
I'll be the
profit.
first one to buy it and put it in the back in real life though.
you need to make one in black. You need to make one in red. You need to make
Hmm.
one in white, because every color and every race has dealt with that crap. I'm
Yep.
telling you, bro. Everybody's going through that, and it's not. And I'm not. I don't want to get mad about, bro.
Calm down.
Russell. I think we got the same woman.
All
Listen,
three of y'all got the same woman.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is true. When my mom passed, my mom loved my child. I loved my daughter. Her mother wouldn't even bring her to the memorial service for my mom,
Oh man.
and that was not the first time she had done that. She said she didn't have gas money. I
Hmm.
offered to give her gas money, and she still wouldn't do it. But that's what the stuff I was dealing with. And somebody would say, "Oh, well, you shouldn't be saying that on on a panel or on a public forum." I've been silent long enough, and a lot of men suffer in silence because we try to do what the right thing is. When Mother's Day come around, even though you don't get along with the mom, you still take your child to go get. I still took my daughter to go get her Mother's Day gifts. But when Father's Day come, my daughter's mother wouldn't even have her give me a phone call.
Yeah,
Christmas
we got
time
the same
come.
baby mama for real.
I'm telling you, Christmas time come. I'll send my daughter a gift, and then
Damn, what happened?
Did you somebody shoot him?
Damn, they sniped him off. Damn, KB, let nigga snipe Melo off.
Check on mail, y'all.
KB,
They done took his voice.
well, I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, there you go.
He back.
yeah, my bad about that. But what I was saying was Christmas time will come. My daughter's mother, I never forget. My whole family, we all got a whole big bag of toys, and we took it up there to my daughter. And her mom said, "Oh, those are dollar store gifts. I'm
Oh
not letting my
no.
child play with a dollar store gift." Now, mind you, I have a big family. I'm the youngest of four sons, so all her uncles love her. That's what her mother said. And then three Christmases ago, I didn't get my daughter anything for Christmas because I had to teach my daughter a lesson. My daughter's old enough now that she knows better. And so her mom calls and says, "Well, you didn't get, our daughter anything for Christmas. What kind of father is that?" I said, "Well, when I got her something for her birthday, you told me that you don't understand why I got her that, and then my daughter didn't talk to me for 2 months." So sometimes, fathers, you have to be courageous against your children because your children don't understand what's going on. You got to show them what's going on. And that's not saying I didn't love my daughter, but at the same time, she had to understand I'm more than just a paycheck. I'm her father. And I'll say this as well, too, because I've said it before, but I'm going to say it because for some reason, KB, can I curse on here or no?
Yes,
Yes,
you can
sir.
curse. Just not the F
You
word.
Okay.
can
Don't.
curse.
Oh, it was about to be the F word, but
Oh,
then
go
I'll
ahead.
change
Yeah,
it.
use the F
I'll
word.
change
Yeah,
it.
fuck them.
Okay, all right. So when I got, when me and my daughter's mother wasn't working out, and I did some things the right way, the wrong way, but when we realized we were not going to be together, I was very young when we had our daughter. I focused on trying to finish up school, trying to do all these other things, trying to do everything else. God, this woman tried to break me. She tried to prevent me from finishing up my degree. She tried to
Mm.
see me as being nothing but just working in some damn factory. And I'm not against anybody working in a factory, but I felt like I had a different path that God had for me. But she tried to break me. But I was focusing on me, building myself up. She, on the other hand, was going out on different dates, introducing my daughter to different men. Every time I would see my daughter, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, we went to lunch with such and such." See, I don't want to judge women on this when I say this, and maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of men who are fathers, when we have relationships that don't work out, we just want to be left alone. We want to do us. We want to focus on building ourselves. But for some reason, a lot of these women who have children with men, they feel like they have to replace us. You don't have to replace me with somebody else. Just let me be with my child. But a lot of women will start looking for a replacement daddy for a man who doesn't want to be replaced. And a lot of men who step in those shoes of step parents need to understand that the relationship between the man and that woman over that child should be supported by the step parent. That step parent does not need to come in and be a replacement. But too often these men want to play hero with somebody else's child. And that's what I had going on with me. So I'm gonna go on mute on that one, but but I don't know, am I right? Am I wrong? Or what am I, I just or is that just my experience?
What do you feel you may be wrong about? Because I didn't hear you say anything that you did anything incorrectly. Maybe whatever reason is that y'all split up. I don't know. I mean,
Well,
anytime a
I
man want to be the father to their child, there's nothing wrong about that, whether you're able to or not.
well, I'm transparent about it. We had a very contentious relationship when we were dating. And so we argued a lot. The only thing about it was the making up was good, if you know what I mean. So the problem was for over a course of a couple of years, relationships don't work that way. The biggest mistake I ever made, and I'm gonna own it, and this is what I made a mistake on, was we agreed that we were not going to be in a relationship. So we found out after we had ended our relationship that she was pregnant. I pursued another relationship while she was pregnant, and we weren't in a relationship. But I should have not dealt with focused on that. But I was being selfish, and that was the biggest mistake I think I made because I think it hurt her, and she didn't look at me as a co-parent. She looked at me as an enemy. So men, we can hurt women in that way too.
Y'all agreed on not being in a relationship.
We 1,000% agreed on it. We
Well, you weren't wrong if you
thousand
went and
percent.
got you another relationship. How you wrong right there?
Not while she's pregnant. I don't for any man. I don't even because if that could be hormones. If a woman say it's okay, then it might not be okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it from that aspect that the person I pursued wasn't worth it. And
Oh,
fortunately, I got my wife a little bit later on down the road with that. but it wasn't my wife. So that's what I'm saying. I wasted time. But more importantly, like I said, men just want to be. We get kind of selfish, yes,
Did she
but at
date?
this,
Did she date while she was pregnant? And
yes,
y'all.
she did. Yes, she did.
So why do
And
you feel you did something wrong again?
because as a man, I knew that she still had feelings for me, and as a man, I knew that I should have just focused on the birth of my child. So it hurt me because no matter what, I'm always going to feel like I did something wrong because all I wanted to do was make sure my daughter felt happy, felt loved, and was brought into this world without stress.
Okay. Did
But
you try to go back?
I when we found out she was pregnant, I did offer her marriage. She did not want to be married. She did not accept that. Her mom
Okay.
actually told her not. Her mom got into it. Her
Oh,
mom said not to marry me. Um, I'm going to the high school. Yeah, to the school. Thank you. But yeah, her mom told me not to. Her mom told her not to marry me, and her mom actually wanted her to get an abortion. So I did
so
everything I
don't take
could to
that
bring
as
my.
it's your fault because you did do your part. You did offer the marriage, and because you went on with someone else, I don't see no fault. I don't. I wouldn't say you was wrong on that. I can't say you did something wrong on that. So that wouldn't be nothing you did wrong. It's y'all both agreed on something. You go, KB. Your input or Russell?
I don't think a marriage gonna fix anything. I think a marriage make it worse. You know, you can't compound a problem with another problem. Um, I think if the woman is mature enough and she want to get married, then marry her. But I wouldn't compromise on something like marriage. Like if I
What
can't find if we can't communicate in a certain type of way, and that's a lot of my problem with a lot of women is that after you get past that little front, that little facade they putting on, then you see that the way they communicate always seem to come with some aggression, and then they want you to
Mhm.
just accept that aggression, and I don't accept it because I'm not going to talk to you in a certain way, and repeatedly over time, if that's the way you come at me, then all we gonna be doing is arguing. So I've had not to say all the women that I've dealt with have been aggressive, but you know, I'm from the inner city. I'm from the hood, so I thought that was normal until I got with a woman that wasn't like that. And to her credit, I wasn't ready for a woman like
Mhm.
that. I was looking
And
at her like, bitch, you ain't cursing. You don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You ain't yelling. You ain't. You know what I mean? I came in late. And you just chilling. You fucking somebody. You know what I mean? I wasn't ready for that, but you know what I mean? I wasn't ready
yeah,
for that maturity level.
well,
And so, go ahead.
KB, you gotta understand, man. I was 23 when that happened, and I'm from a.
Hmm.
Now I grew up country hood. You know what I mean? And so, and both of my parents were married. My parents had been married for 30, some years at that time. And so it was, of course, that's all I knew. And so the first thing I'm going to say is, well, let's get married. Hindsight
Hmm.
2020, we would have been divorced within the first 5 months of that marriage after my daughter was born. No, I mean, when I look at this, brother, I'm not dragging this woman. That is the mother of my child, and I did love her. But when
Hey,
it
hey,
didn't,
Mel, you was doing so good for 3 years on YouTube. Now all these women hate you again.
they
They
hate me
hate this
now.
nigga. Hey, he was doing good as hell. For 3 years, they like, Mel is that guy. Thumbnail lady hate you. Everybody hates you now.
Everybody hate me.
No,
No,
everybody hates me,
everybody hate
thumbnail
Mel
lady.
ass. He over
Oh,
here
don't nobody
telling the
like.
truth and shit.
Oh, don't nobody
Look,
like
what?
you, Mel.
Yeah,
Hell
watch this.
no. You know, Mel
Watch
ain't
this.
never said one bad word in 3 years.
They had
Now
Mel
he done
cursing one
fucked
day.
up.
Yeah, yeah, he be cursing and everything. I want to curse. Can I cuss here? What you want to say? The F word? Yes. You want to use the big one, the F bomb,
But thumbnail lady, he still was polite. He even asked, "Hey,
right?
may I curse?"
Can we cuss here?
Oh my
I said, just
god!
long you
Oh
don't
my
use
god!
the F word. That's the one I was going to use. I was like, well, damn, go ahead, do
You
you?
know what, Mel? I'm telling you, you too goddamn nice. Maybe if you cuss a motherfucker out, you be married tomorrow. Just cuss
He.
somebody out
I
sometime.
could tell Mel gonna be like Garrett was yesterday.
Yeah, he gonna snap curse out though. That's what I'm saying. You
You
can't
got
hold
Jeff
all that
Jarrett
shit
with
in. You
full
gotta let that
throttle
shit out.
yesterday.
I bet you when Mel curse, boy, that motherfucker sound like training day.
Yeah, he like my brother. You don't want to see them
No,
mad.
look, I can see thumbnail lady now making a thumbnail about me holding a baby or something with a baby mama. But
Yeah, a lot. You might be on to something.
so yeah, look,
Now
between me, Russ.
I'm gonna put you, KB, and Russell on the same one because seems like y'all got the same baby mama.
I'm gonna make another T-shirt. Baby mama sound the same. Same girl. No, you know what
Yeah,
though? A lot of women do say the same popular phrase, like "and is," "and did," and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I just came home one day and all the women started sounding like that.
But to
I'm
be
like, what the
honest,
hell?
if you think about it, like
Stop trying me. Stop
yeah, see,
trying me. All women say that now too. Stop trying me.
yeah, if you think about it, most women that's getting pregnant and not in a relationship or getting pregnant by somebody that they really not into, it ain't but it ain't that many scenarios. They else gonna still want to be with you. They else not gonna want to be with you and don't want you around, and they don't want you around the child, or they gonna still have feelings for you and don't want your child around the other woman that you with because they ain't together. It ain't that many scenarios.
But
but
I'm saying
some
though, if you choose to leave, you know what I mean? Like it's certain thing my baby mama did that she know I'm gonna leave on that because I stood on that. She ain't think I was gonna stand on it, but that's a no. And I'm sorry, I loved you to death, but you played with me the wrong way. And there ain't no coming back from that. And I told her I wouldn't even want to do you like how I'm gonna do you just because you tried me. You'll be nothing but a fuck. I wouldn't even want to see you like that. Let these other niggas put you through that. I really cared about you, and I don't want to start fucking you like a hoe. Cause there's a difference.
And y'all men need to stop saying, "Ooh, you so beautiful, I marry you." And then she get pregnant.
Nah, we gonna tell a
Then
hoe
y'all
whatever
change your
they
damn
want to
mind.
hear. We gonna do that 50 Cent to them. Now you should listen to your daddy. Go get your daddy. How they say? You should have listened. You should have listened to your parents because they was telling you right. Men are gonna say what we want to say to get that snatch. Now,
Damn right.
and
Damn right.
y'all gonna do
Look
what
at
y'all
Russell
gonna
ass.
do.
Shut up, Russell.
Listen,
and look at all of us right
and
now.
let's
And
flip it.
look at
Let's
all
flip
of
the
us right
coin. Let's
now.
flip the coin real quick. Women gonna manipulate and do what she gotta do to be secure. Whether that's getting the bag or securing a husband, they gonna do what they gotta do. So we all doing what we gotta do.
I digress.
Hey, but let me
Hey,
ask
I
y'all this.
digress too.
Let me ask y'all this though. It seems like the game is so easy now to where you ain't even really got to make a bra. All you got to do is just tell her how much money you got or how big your dinger is, and you in the dough.
Yeah,
Not
just
if she
wear some
got their
gray
own money.
sweatpants, take it to the club. You gonna get you some.
Hmm, okay.
She said, "Well, the
I,
girls already outside. They go
well, I'm gonna
outside for the
tell you
minute."
like this. I'm a little different in that area. I pick what I want. You can't pick me, so I'm sorry.
Well, either way it go, the end of the story is somebody on top of you or behind you. Either way it go, you pick, he pick.
But
They're on top of you or behind you or
And I
beside
know
you. Which one?
exactly what I be getting myself into. So that's why, like I said, I got kids by best friends, and I did not have no baby mama, baby daddy problem. So I really don't have much to say about this conversation. I'm just here.
Oh shit! Thumbnail lady, Miss Spitting Fire say her her husband, baby mama sound just like all our baby mama. So our baby mama must have moved to Detroit.
It's a big family.
Damn.
hey, I just want to say this real quick though. It was just foreign to me to bring somebody around my child. And my child has only met two females in my relationship, and my child is about to be 18. That was a lady I was engaged to, and then that is my wife, my current wife. But my on the flip side, my child has met I don't even know how many people was brought around my child, and that to me that's a safety issue, and that's always a concerning issue, especially when you break down the relationship between the father and his child. That now that child may not even be comfortable to tell you, well, daddy, this is what's going on. And so, I think sometimes people do that by design, not my situation, but I don't understand why I just don't understand why women feel like they need to replace the dads. unless the dad is like a pedophile or a abuser or something like that, I don't understand it and
to make you
make it
jealous.
make sense to me. Oh, nothing jealous. There was nothing. Whatever she brought around was nothing I was jealous of.
But
Best
that's what
believe
she
that.
thought. That yeah, that's what they be thinking. They want to make you jealous.
Yeah, she ended up punching a lot of air over me. I'm telling you. So, but nah.
They
But I
like to
mean,
hear that
but that's
call
why.
from the dad. They like to hear that call. Why you got that man around my daughter or my son? I don't. You don't need no man. They like to hear that. They want to hear that. They want to hear that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Well.
And
thumbnail lady, let me ask you this from a woman's perspective. Why the games, man? Why they like playing so many games when it comes to situations like this as far as life, man? I ain't got time to be
y'all choose
playing.
the game playing women.
I can agree.
Thumbnail lady, that's crazy that you said that. That they want to hear that. That's crazy that you said that.
Yeah, they want to hear that. That's honey. That's adrenaline. They like that.
Well, that's why they be saying I don't care and all this shit. Cause
Exactly.
I never participated in that. Cause I had people around me as I was a kid. I seen people lose their life arguing with the new boyfriend. These new niggas come in and thinking they gotta out real the baby daddy. I don't play that type of game. I don't get involved in that. I tell her just like this: if you trust him enough to come around, then I'm gonna trust you. I'm not arguing with you. So don't argue with me. And they can't give it how I give it because they seem to always worry about the other woman.
But see, KB, that's the one thing I don't understand about like those men who get in that situation. And I in the past I dated a girl who had two kids. But the first question that I would be asking is, what is your relationship like with the child's father? And I don't think a lot of, especially these older women who try to grab these young men. I don't know if you know that's what's happening now. You'll catch a woman like in her early 30s trying to pull somebody that's like 20 and trying to get that person to be daddy to her children.
Oh
And I'm
wow.
starting to see that. I'm starting to see that trend more and more and more. I don't know if you guys see it or not, but what I don't understand that. Like if I'm going into that situation as the third option as a parent, I'm doing everything I can to support that man to be a father with his children. I'm not trying to go there to be a replacement daddy because I'll never be the dad to that child, regardless of how I want to be seen. So I don't understand that because a lot of guys, and especially if a guy's listening and in that situation, hey, find out what the relationship is and why that man ain't coming around because it might be the woman you with that's keeping him, from that child.
Hello.
That should be the number one question. Where your kids' dad at? But
If they
some of
if
them
they
don't ask.
start saying, "Oh, he ain't shit," and this and that,
You better
hit it
haul
and run.
ass. You
Hit it
better
I'm
and
go.
run when they start talking like that.
I'm still tapping.
That's why I say hit it and run. Still get it now. Them baby mamas fine and them motherfuckers.
No, I'm talking about the ones that you're trying to get in a relationship with. I ain't talking about somebody you just trying to hit.
You people still doing that?
Doing what?
Yeah,
Getting in
yeah,
relationship with baby mama?
yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Oh jeez.
Yeah, yeah. We still got some Jodies around.
Yeah.
Hey, look here, KB. We all, me, you, thumbnail lady, we all in the ATL area, man. Well, there's a whole lot of pickings around here, man. I'm telling you.
I don't
Better
date
be
nobody around
humble.
here.
Sit
I don't date
down. You
nobody
better be
around here.
humble. Sit down. Yeah, the letter. You gotta be humble. Sit down. Men and women, because you never know. They might run into Usher. Usher.
Raymond.
Shit. Yeah, your old lady can run into Usher in real life though in Atlanta.
Yeah, I ran into you. I was shocked.
Yeah. So everybody got to be on their best behavior in Atlanta. You better know what you got, respect what you got. Everybody gonna be doing everybody because that's all what's gonna happen. Hurt feelings make you do somebody. I need to put that on the shirt too. Hurt feelings make you do somebody. I gotta write that down.
I'm gonna be the first one to buy it.
Well, hey, let me drop on down, man. I got to go get some therapy now since I've been up here with y'all. So, but I want to give a salute to KB for this panel. In all seriousness, man, just for the relationships. If you a third dude, first ask why. That child's father ain't involved, and then also like guys, don't keep them don't keep a man from their child because that's going to cause a lot more harm down the road than it is going to be good. Anybody who says a man can't be kept from their child is a damn lie, because I've lived it and I have seen it, and I'm gonna fix it. So God bless y'all guys. Take care.
You too, Mel.
All right, man. Shout out to you.
Oh, I think Miss Spitting Fire want the link. KB.
Shout out to you, Mel.
Hey,
Yeah,
KB,
man. More men need to come share they. Oh shit! Wait a minute now. What's that?
I'm gonna go and drop down too, boss. But look, last thing I want to say, I think we probably do because when I got jammed up, I got locked back up. She stole about 25 from me, man.
Damn.
she hit me for the 25, and now, within less than a year, I went from paying 500 from child support to 15. So you tell me who robbing who, and
She
I'ma
getting
holler at y'all, man.
paid.
I'ma holler at you, but hey, it's almost over with. Hey, child support party going down in June. I'ma hit you, man. I need you there, baby. I probably have it at the bowling alley somewhere. But listen, man, we gonna celebrate that there.
You don't want to do that now. You don't
Why
want to
you
have
Huh?
it
want to
at no bowling
celebrate
alley
that?
now.
Oh,
Might mess
what's
around,
going?
get your ass whipped on them lanes. Don't do
Man,
that
look,
now,
I'm
bro.
ready for you. I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right,
Bring,
now.
hey, bring your dude. Hey, bring everybody, nigga.
I'm gonna
We
bring my
going
goddamn
down.
ball now. My bowling
Huh?
ball.
All right, yeah. Well,
You
on
gonna
the
meet you
kitty.
gonna meet Blue Lightning, goddamn.
All right. Well, hey, man, listen. Whenever that day come, I got you, baby. But I'm finna drop down.
Okay.
I'm holler at you, pimp.
Salute to you.
All right, thumbnail lady.
All right,
What's
Mr.
up, Miss
Russell.
Fitpie?
Hey, what's going on? I'm the baby mom. I'm all y'all baby mamas. Get my check
Oh
ready. And
shit. I'm
hell no,
going on
y'all
mute.
can't see y'all kids. They already effed up anyway. Nah, I was sitting up here. Hi, thumbnail lady. Hi, KB and panel.
How's it
I was
going?
sitting up
How
there
you doing?
listening to y'all because that sounded exactly like my husband's baby mother when we first got together. And that was like over 30 years ago. But that sounds just like her. Like she was saying all this crazy stuff that when we were together, it was like I wasn't even visible. She just told him one day, called him and said, well, I just want to have the same but it was only when I came in the picture. I want to have another baby. He said, what that got to do with me? He said, what that
I
got to do
told you
with
something,
me?
there, lady. I told you. I told you.
Yeah, and so she said the same thing to him. And then but they were a one night stand. She told me that they were a one night stand. He told me that too, but I didn't believe him. I only believed it when she told me. When I had a conversation with her, she told me it was a fling and she got caught up in everything. And so but
Wait a
when
minute.
you
Hold on. Hey, Mo5, turn your music down in the background.
Okay,
But
King, I
wait a
got you,
minute.
bro. My apologies.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me she wants some authority over a man that she let bust them guts raw doggy style, didn't even know her name, didn't even know her last name, and it clearly was a mistake down by the lake. And she wants some type of authority over this man?
Yeah, they were young at the time, you know what I mean? She was like 18, he was like 20 or something like that. And yeah, they were young and partying, just being young and irresponsible, basically, to make a long story short. And they didn't they hooked up at a party and and stuff like that. Of course you exchange numbers and they end up hooking up and when she came back around and they were supposed to hook up again, I guess, or get to meet each other again. She told him she was pregnant, and just so happened they took a blood test and everything right when for child support and everything, and it was his. And my husband paid child support and everything else, but my husband went through it with her, like went
Hold on, Miss
through
Pitfire. Let me put some
it.
respect on Stephen Brown. He said it's always the fathers that wants and tries to be in their kids' life that go through the most. Yeah, see, all you gotta do is go to jail, and they'll bring them down there and take pictures with you, let you kneel down by them.
Yeah,
They'll say
yeah,
you
that's what
real,
it is.
free
Yeah.
my baby daddy, I love him. You know, they'll do that. Just go to jail, Stephen Brown. No, I'm just
Don't
playing.
have a job, don't go to jail. Don't have a job, go to jail, do everything you ain't supposed to do, and they'll love
Hmm.
you to death. But long as you was a working class citizen, you go catch flack, you know,
Hmm.
with these baby mamas and stuff like that. Like I just never. I had my daughter late in life, so I didn't deal with all of this. But I'm the type of person, when I'm done with a man, I don't have all of that because I've already made peace with the fact that it's not gonna work. So yes, you
Wait a
can
minute, it's a
come,
baby mama school?
huh?
She said all baby mamas went to the same school. It's a baby mama school?
You know what? The school of life, because they all have this animosity towards you men. They all, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing what women need to start doing, let's not even just sit up here and say, okay, all the baby daddies are bad and they're deadbeats and stuff like that. Women have to have responsibilities for this stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And they, most importantly, they have to have some self-esteem. If it don't work, it don't work. But for the baby mamas of the future, for what I would say to the baby mamas of the future, that if you are not going to sit up there and be with the father, or for whatever reason it is, one night stand, broke up, divorce, whatever the situation is, if you have children with somebody, you need to co-parent with that other person, regardless of what. And you need to have self-esteem to understand that if it don't work, it don't work, and not allow the children to have to suffer the consequences for that. Because for one, it shows low self-esteem, right? It shows bitterness. It shows everything on your behalf that doesn't look good. And then you have conversations on panels like this about how all y'all acting. And there's so many people out here in the world, some of them in the chat, that the conversations that you're having on this panel is actually identifying some of the people that's in the chat. And they say, but they the same ones that do the same shit that y'all talking about. But what I will say for the young ones that come up is that kids definitely need to have both parents, if both parents are alive and well and able, to be in their lives and teach them things. And y'all baby mamas need to stop being mad at the new girlfriends all the time. I'm not talking about extreme circumstances like, the partners with crazy people. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if they together and she's a person that's nice, or he's a person that's nice, or whatever, y'all need to let people sit up there and engage in it, because we
Oh no,
need
Miss
more of that.
Spitfire, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you find somebody that's nice, that's a no-no. They can never be around the baby.
That's the
If you
point that
find
I'm
a
saying.
ratchet chick, they'll be friends. She'll be friends with a ratchet chick. But if you find a nice one, the nice one can't come around.
But see, that's the point, because they know they are insecure and they are have low self-esteem. But y'all better not. If you sit up there, and I just want to have people think of this, the baby mamas out there, I want y'all to think of this. If you sit up there and have so much bitterness towards him and allow him not to see the baby mama, you giving him all that free time to get booty elsewhere that you already insecure about. So what you need to do is not allow him to have all that free time. Let him come get these kids. Let him and girlfriend, whoever, come get these kids so you can have a life. You don't have a life because your bitterness won't allow you to have a life. You better let him pick up them kids. You better be okay with him taking care of them kids. You need time to yourself. How is you going to get dolled up and let a man
They let their
take
mama
you
watch
out
the
and
baby.
live
They
life?
let their mama. They let their mama watch the baby. Miss Spitfire. The man can be right there available. No, I don't
Mamas
trust
need to
you.
have a life too.
No, they still have their life. They get the mama to watch the
The
baby. I'm
mama
telling you.
mamas need to have a life too.
Oh, the mama life is intertwined with the daughter life, so that
But see,
becomes a
that's
little
the
game.
problem. That's why mama
Yeah,
ain't got a man. That's why the daughter ain't got a man.
yeah. Mama will aid and assist the daughter in some scenarios to stun on the man.
See, that's the point. Because she ain't got no man to stun on herself. If she had a man that was giving it to her like she was supposed to, she wouldn't be in her daughter's life. That's why her daughter followed in the footsteps of the mama.
Hmm.
Facts.
You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So if
Yes, ma'am.
mama was doing, mama can still be the grandmama, but I'm not gonna overstep my boundaries and play daddy to your kids when you the one laid down with that man that had them. You chose them. Women who
Hmm.
never want to accept the fact that they choose these men, whether they good for them or bad for them or whatever. You choose them. You have to sit up there and acknowledge the fact, and that's a blade that cut both ways. That's for men too. So y'all better allow these god doggone men to get them kids.
I'm
Why
trying
you
to
gonna
tell
sit up
you.
there and let mama can't get no man because you want her to watch your kids? Let them baby daddies get them kids, y'all, so you can have a moment. You can't go on a cruise with your girlfriend for a whole week or nothing, or send the kids to the summer with their daddy because you so worried about his girlfriend. Well, if you go and take the kids and let them spend the summer with their daddies or whatever, the girl, boy, whoever, so you can go and be and have a life this summer and hopefully get you a man and everything else, and then everything can be a hunky dory. But see,
Hey,
people
hold on, Miss
like,
Spitfire. Hey, look, he talking about male birth control will end all of this. Man, let me tell you something. Male birth control is never coming. Do you know how many homeless motherfuckers it'll be if it was male birth control? It'll prostitution will be at an all-time high. You better stop that. They not finna do that. They
you
not finna do that.
but it's not even about birth control. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having children. It's about how you raising them. Babies are not
That too.
babies are not an issue because everybody is not going to be married with a white picket fence and a dog and everything is, a utopia. That's just not how we live life. There are divorces that happen, breakups that happen, things that happen, and people still can co-parent and raise kids to be productive citizens. So birth control is not the issue to everything. It's not nothing wrong with having babies. It's nothing
No,
wrong
I'm
with
just
that.
saying. I know a lot of dudes that'll be eating that birth control like Skittles. They'll be overtaking the birth
Yeah,
control. Oh shit, I took two
yeah,
today.
it would be an all-time low. It probably wouldn't
Yeah, I
be.
took 2 pills today. Shit.
Yeah, because then they didn't have to worry about that child support y'all was
I'm
talking about.
trying to tell you, and they'll be coming at women with a whole different angle. Then look here, I
Oh,
can't
the
get.
women be mad because see, some of them child supports they weigh a life, especially when you got an NBA player that's making all that money. You like, yes, Lord, ain't stopping one out. Thumbnail lady.
Right.
Hey, when you meet them, go on a date the
Hey,
first time,
I
you
hit the
like, am I
jackpot with this one.
Am I, am I
See, that's why I just went on ahead and became a deadbeat. I let them know off rip. I'm a deadbeat, so you got to really like me. Shit,
Miss
fuck it.
Spitfire, they go home and tell their mama, Mama, I done hit the jackpot with
Yeah,
this one.
yeah, oh, who you talking
Oh
about? I hit the
damn!
jackpot. I hit the
So they don't even like him,
jackpot.
huh?
Don't even like it.
Damn.
Mama sit up there and say, baby, you ovulating? Now this is the time when you go over there and show them a good time.
Yeah, I'm gonna dress you up. Let me get you an outfit for the date tonight.
Damn. Even
Shit,
when you meet the girl at the library.
she gonna bait your ass on out there. Ain't that how they did
Uh,
R. Kelly?
they know who you is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you showing them, hey, when you go back and show them all them what you had on your wall last week, all them TVs and things.
Okay.
That wall, I said, well, how tall is that damn wall? I look like an ant, and I'm a big woman. I look like an ant on that damn wall. All them TVs, he like, oh,
So
he
they
got
don't want to give me
money.
some because my TV.
What
Nigga,
you
you got
know what people
10.
have money? People ain't spending all that money on TVs on a wall. Some people wall ain't that tall. They
And guess
ceiling
what
ain't
I
else?
that
did it
And
tall.
guess what
myself.
else,
I
Miss
did it. I did the
Spitfire?
work myself.
He sit online sending $1,000 cash out to people. Folks looking
Oh,
at this
wait a
shit.
minute. $1,000 cash out.
I never did such lie.
Trying to tell you.
The $1,000 cash out, KB, really?
I never
Yeah.
did such lie.
I can't wait, KB, for my birthday to come around. You know when my birthday
Girl,
is?
what you say?
I ain't never
KB.
did such lie.
Now he don't speak no English now. You hear
Mm-mm.
when my birthday
Don't
is?
let the thumbnail lady come between us, Miss Spitfire.
I'm,
You
I'm
don't
I'm
even know the
working on
thumbnail
chapter
lady.
50 this year. I need a good cash out.
You turning 52?
The
I'm turning
the
52.
thumbnail lady is an old crook from goddamn Yulee, Georgia.
Thumbnail
I
lady,
am.
your thumbnails have me rolling.
No,
I
they
was
trash.
like,
They say they trash.
who?
The trash say my thumbnails trash. Ain't that something?
Girl, your thumbnails tell a story on its own.
I told somebody know what be going
Her
on. Okay.
thumbnails got my channel demonetized. Damn evil ass. Somebody got to the thumbnail lady.
Wait a minute. How
My
did they get
bad.
the thumbnail? How did that happen?
She putting monkeys, toy like cartoon monkeys up there, and all these little junkies smoking crack pipes and little monkeys. I think the
People
monkeys
claiming
did
it.
it.
People was claiming that that was them, and I don't know what make them think that was them on the picture. I don't know.
And and
Maybe
you
my
really
commentary
fell
made
for
them
that.
think that.
You
Probably.
two really fell for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not even claim myself to be nobody in your thumbnail. Lord behold.
Right. Me either. And I make them.
No, Lord behold, but them thumbnails, them big old red lips on that monkey face was so funny. I
Oh boy, she was flagging that thing every day.
Oh my God, I would have too though.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her.
I know, but she think it's her.
So that
That
means you
look,
think you
look,
look
look
like a
like
fucking
her.
monkey then.
Yeah,
That
she
look
kind of
Man.
do though.
off the hook.
See, that's
Them
why you got
thumbnails was off
flagged
the
right there,
hook.
I'm
cause
saying
you
that's what hurt her. We ain't say nothing but her.
okay, Mo Fly, Mo Flizzle.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's up, A Train?
Uh,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I just wanted to say that, KB.
Yo, yo.
Don't forget my birthday.
Don't listen to that lady, Miss Spitfire. She trying to hate on us.
And does she try to hate on us? What?
Yeah.
What? What? Okay. Well, it ain't to May no way. You got a
See, to
birthday
make sure
coming
I know
up.
it ain't the maid. No way, though, nigga. I'm
You
gonna give
got
them
come to
what you
what?
think.
43, 42?
You only turned 42, but you been married 30 years. You got married at what, 12?
I ain't say that. I'm talking about you. I'm talking
Hey,
about you.
we listen over here, Miss Spitfire. We listen to understand.
You turned 42. I'm talking about you.
Okay. All
You
right. I think A Train back up here.
Yo,
bye
Making me
yo.
boy.
a nice little salad.
Bye thumbnail lady.
see you later,
All
Miss
right. See you,
Spitfire.
Miss
Nice speaking
Spitfire.
with you.
All right.
Hey, Kwame, I
Thumbnail
wanted
lady
to
is the
ask you a
devil. Remember
question,
that, Miss
man.
Spitfire.
Go ahead, Mo Fly.
I wanted to get y'all, first and foremost, how are y'all doing this morning, man?
Amazing. I can't
Great, and
complain.
yourself.
Kwame,
How you
I
doing?
wanted to ask you
Hey,
in the
Train, could
best.
you mute for a second?
Shit, I don't even know how.
Oh shit.
Oh, I see it at the bottom. Right at the bottom here. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead,
I
Mo.
wanted to get y'all take, man, since we were talking about baby mamas and whatnot. Did y'all hear about Killer Mike when he was speaking with Robert F. Kennedy at that barbershop about when young black people have kids and whatnot, the government should have like special vocations for young black men to take vocational classes, and something about doing a better job with child support, where you ain't got to throw young black men in jail if they ain't got the money to afford it, if they could just take these classes to try to help their kids out. This happened about a week and a half ago, and they're trying to roast Killer Mike on social media for doing it. If you get a chance, Kwame, I definitely want you to check it out on YouTube, because I mean it was basically kind of similar to what you were saying about teaching young black kids about coding, and then more importantly options on taking care of your kids at a young age, so you don't have to end up going to jail over no BS.
Georgia actually had that. It was the fatherhood program. They actually had that.
Mm.
What happened to it? I don't know. But
Man, women said we don't want that shit. We want the money. Yeah, you mean what
they
happened to it?
they actually had that.
Whatever y'all say happens. I don't know if you see what's going on. Whatever women say happens.
Or do you think men just didn't sign up for it?
Men scared. They want vagina. They ain't gonna say shit.
No, I said,
Men, we
do
look
you
at it
think the
like they
men
look at it
didn't
like
sign up for the? No, I said, do you think the men didn't sign up for the program? The reason why it died?
hell yeah, they signed up for the program. Who the hell
No,
want to
they
be in
didn't.
jail?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, I know about 4 people that didn't.
You talking about 4 people that you know? It's a
Yeah,
lot of motherfuckers on child support.
but I know that. But I'm saying the
You a
men
feminist,
didn't.
something now, lady.
No, I'm not. I'm just being honest. The men didn't sign
I'm
up
being
for it.
honest. That's just 4 people. Do you know how many people on child support?
Okay, so what happened to the rest of it? Why did the program die out?
The program die out because if women say, motherfucker, him going to a program is not going to help me feed little Ray Ray. So then the government gonna say you right, and they want to lock niggas up anyway. So why would they not? You just gave them a reason.
Well, they should have took full
Hate to say it,
advantage
but
of
it
it.
is a hustle.
This is yeah, exactly. This is the hustle. They not trying to get no nigga free. They not trying to help no men. Cause
Well, I
why?
know
Let
the
me ask you
person.
this:
I know
why
she
do
went away
one
because his
parent?
ass ended up going to jail instead.
But my thing is, why do one parent? Why are we okay with one parent going to jail? But if it's a woman, we not okay with that. she's 50-50 responsible for the child.
I didn't say that. I was just
I'm just
telling.
saying the
I was
way it
just speaking
is.
on that he had a program.
I'm just saying that's fucked up. We want the men to go to jail, but if a woman can't, I don't want neither one of them to go to jail. If a woman can't pay her child support, I don't want her to go to jail. How's she gonna pay from jail?
Yeah, that's my take on that. I don't understand how they expect you to go to work in jail
And
and
all of that, they
take
take
your
your
damn
passport away
license,
too.
and they take your damn license, and then you can't drive to get to work. So what the fuck do you want them to do? They actually in Georgia, they actually say, well, you can get a permit just to go to work and back home. What the fuck kind of shit is that? So if the baby needs some milk or some pampers, I can't drive over there. I only can drive between these
You
hours.
going to jail
That's
trying to bring
crazy,
your baby
right?
that milk?
You damn sure is. So that's why I said that is stupid. I never did the child support, so I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
Hey,
you did.
You a motherfucker. Ooh,
Oh, my bad. No, no,
I
lady,
forgot
my
who I
bad.
was
My
talking
bad.
to, boy. I forgot you was a celebrity, boy.
Ah,
Talk to your ass like normal
I
folks
mean,
around here.
it's real out here though, man. Cause I got friends who got caught up in that BS, man, and it's like you got options on doing something that can help our community on a better notion, but a good percentage of us are so accustomed and conditioned to the regular standards that a lot of them are afraid of change. That's why I was sitting back like, why y'all roast the killer Mike for coming up with an option?
That's
you're
crazy.
right, because this ain't working.
Yeah, the child support system. I'm gonna say it don't work. If they
It
if they
ain't
won't
working.
if they won't, because Georgia's a mother state. So what you right, KB, on that? Right? If the women
Right.
say something, they're gonna be like, okay, let's go with what they say because this is a mother state. So yeah, whatever the mom
The
say, just
truth
go
is
for it.
what y'all say it is.
Yep, that's what they say. So
I'm telling you, boy. Oh,
I
but I'm
thank God
saying
my
though.
kids are grown. I'm not in this
But look though, the only
situation.
thing
Jesus.
I would say is this, thumbnail lady. It may not help the women, and they are somewhat right about that. They think it don't help because they looking at it from only one way, the
Right.
monetary standpoint. But just think of how much help it would be, because it's a lot of these fathers. They always go to the worst case scenario, but it's a lot of fathers who try. It's a lot of fathers who may not have a lot of money, but they got time, they got skills that they want to do with their kid. And so that kid, if he or she is getting those skills from that father, that's time for the woman. So she can go out and do what she need to do. She can go out and focus on her career. It's still a benefit at the end of the day to the child. Because most of these kids that join a gang, the first thing they say is, I did this because I don't feel like nobody loved me. I don't feel like my daddy gave a fuck. So
Okay,
they
so
gonna go find a man anyway.
from my understanding, the program is still in effect in Georgia. They still have it. So what's the problem now? I wonder.
I really want y'all to get a chance. Please watch that video
I'm gonna go look
because
at it.
Mike bought it. Just Killer Mike talked to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on the child support vocational schools, and it was just like it blew me away. But then once again, like I said, it was the option. I'm not hearing the standard dogma, and once again, I'm just still thrown off on why do a lot of us have a problem with that?
It ain't a lot of us. But what's
Okay.
up, A Train?
Okay, Train. Damn, me and you on the same page.
Yo, yo, salute, salute. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. Oh man, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. White colors. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was I that's the topic y'all talking about, man. I ain't gonna lie. I lost my daughter to this type of stuff. Back
Are
here.
you- okay.
Hold on. I gotta leave and come back. I gotta leave and come back. Dang.
Okay. All right. Somebody
Yeah,
better talk. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but
No, I said
yeah,
go ahead.
man. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was telling you to go ahead because it was too quiet.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, man. I like I was saying about not just that, and then I'm a firm believer what Kwame was talking about with coding. And I think that should automatically be taught with kids at a younger age, when you like after school programs or whatnot. And once again, you're just showing them, different options of other ways instead of just hanging around. Because, we're not really trying to, well, not us in particular, but a good percentage of us are not really pumping that out, as far as being further options. And, once again, it's election time too. So 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna do nothing but scare the hell out you as far as voting either way, where you're not really about to get any policies coming in towards, but we'll just end up going right back to the standard dogma.
My bad. I'm back. What I miss?
I'm sitting there like, God damn.
Oh, KB ain't talking to you?
I don't know. KB, you there?
No, I had the phone on mute. I was over there finna feed
No,
the
I
other
had done
real quick.
stepped away. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought
I
the
stepped
host
out
would
to
at
feed
least.
water
Oh,
too.
That's messed up. What?
by the way, KB,
Oh
I sent you
Lord.
that email a couple days ago too, man.
Oh, okay. Which one you sent it to Bust Like Biz?
Yay, Buzz Like Bees.
Okay. Okay.
New deal already at yahoo.com. So, anytime you want to go ahead and hook up with I'll reach out to Sydney and Monique, see if we can do something on that.
Okay, bet.
Anybody else want to
I'm talking
come
about
up?
Kwame with deep. Yeah.
Anybody in your back? Nowhere. Yeah.
Let me see. Nope.
They don't
Kwame,
like
what was
us.
your take on that brawl yesterday with the Pelicans in Miami?
I just saw it a little briefly this morning. I'm gonna go to the other channel and talk about that.
Hey man, the Pels they should have won that game last night, but they looking scary in that West.
I don't watch
What you
basketball,
say
so
now?
I can't help you.
I said the Pels, even though they lost that game last night, they looking really scary in that West though.
Yeah, I gotta go check them out. I ain't really been seeing what's going on. Who is that? They got Kevin Love. Kevin Love is on he on Charlotte now.
I think no.
Who is he playing with? Miami. That's where he was at.
Hey, he tackled Zion down, and that's when the brawl really kicked off.
Yeah, I
Butler
ain't know
had
he was
tried
with
to jump
Miami.
into him.
Has he been getting burned for Miami?
Not really. They're still kind of like in their zone or whatnot, man. That's another reason why I hate the media, man, because they don't really still talk about these teams. They still talking only about LeBron and the Lakers. They got some really good teams out here this year.
Drop the link for A Train again, KB.
Okay.
Dang.
Oh, they're real. Oh, I'm back. Salute,
Hello.
salute, salute.
Yo, yo.
What you
Okay,
say,
okay, I'm
brother?
okay. Yeah, I'm back up in here. Yeah, no, I was saying before, yeah, I lost my daughter to this type of stuff, red and ratchet baby mama type of stuff, And man, it was a journey. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it was only a couple years ago I lost her. Had to go down to Mississippi and bury her. Man, she
Mm.
had overdose, you know what I'm saying? And I think I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, did she do it on purpose?
My friends
Because
go out to you,
man, like
brother.
she didn't want to be here. I don't think she wanted to be here no more. One of the biggest things was me and the mama, we never could get along, right? All we did was argue, stuff like that. So what I did, I bought her a phone like at like the age of 8 years old, trying to like just not deal with the mama. But I think that wasn't a good idea, right? I think that she knew we hated each other. So it's like she felt, I don't know, man. It's the weirdest thing. And then she my daughter, I'm dark. My daughter, her whole side of the family is light skinned, but my daughter was dark, so she looked like me. And I really think the mother just punished her. You know what I'm saying? Like her
Damn,
family
I'm
was so
sorry to
cut up.
hear that, bro. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's crazy, man. I think what happened, like the arts would come over, pick up the other light skinned kids, and leave my daughter at the house, right? Stuff like that. Now, my family, you know, we, I ain't gonna say we ain't got money and it ain't like that, but we all right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when my mother go buy my daughter clothes, she buy clothes for the other kids too. But what would happen is when my daughter go back home, she got to give her new clothes to the sister, and then she got to wear the sister's old clothes. You feel me?
Mm, mm.
I had to deal with
You know,
that shit too.
and see, I live in Nantucket, so I'm like 1,500 miles away from Mississippi, Memphis, wherever. That's where she died in Memphis. Oh man, but I'm from Mississippi. That's a real small town, right? There's nothing there, so I had to go.
I'm
I
in
done
Gulfport,
find out,
Mississippi.
huh?
I'm in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Go for okay. See, yeah, I got a baby mama there too, but that's
Mm.
another
Oh
story.
man.
Yeah, man, I'm all yeah. I'm international A train. That's why I got the train on my name. But no, I'm from Rosedale, Mississippi, and so yeah, you gotta go out and find the money, right? You got uncles and stuff that's in different places. They get you up. Hey man, come up here, and man, this is where the money gets. So that's what I did. So I'm sending money back and all that, right? But my daughter not getting the money, man. You know, and then I got on child support. I started paying $1,200 a month in child support. Now I really can't get my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Now it's everything. I don't know, man, but when I finally got my daughter at the age of 17, so I had to try to fix 17 years of nonsense that was beat into her. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't do it. I mean, shit. I'm trying to discipline her at the age of 17, right? And man, she called CPS on me. You know, because I can only raise her to what I know. You know what I'm saying? But man, this baby mama stuff, and father, it got to change. I don't know how to change it. I don't know how it's going to change, but man, like it got to stop, man. This child support thing, it really puts a wedge between a mother and a father and a child, because a child turns into a bill. You know, because when the child starts, okay, if the child is with one parent, they're gonna start kind of like taking on that parent's ideology or whatever. So the other parent, if he don't agree with it, they're gonna be like, well, they're gonna start stepping away from that child and thinking maybe one day that child come back to them. But what if they don't? That's the problem. I thought my daughter would catch on to it one day and then come back to me. That's what I thought. I guess I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? She went out to Memphis streets and found another parent. That's what happened. You know what I mean? And I say after she died, the truth started coming out, right? So then I find out her brother molested her at the age of like 10 years old.
Mm.
I didn't know that. You see what I'm
Damn.
saying? Uh, Now I find out that she was being pimped in Memphis, right? I didn't know that. I didn't know all this stuff. Come to find out, the mother knows the pimp, right? This is all the stuff that's coming out to me after she passes away. So she was a broken child. Like when I saw my daughter, because I have man,
Wow.
I fought, and I fought to try to get custody of my child. So I ain't get custody till the age of 17. I got custody. Yeah, I knew it was too late, but I still did it. I still spent that money to do it. I paid 3 retainer fees for lawyers. You know what I'm saying? So all right. So I find out she got a pimp, right? Now she's getting pimped in Memphis. She's on drugs in Memphis. Um, Man, she just got lost to those Memphis streets. But one thing she said that really stuck me is when she went missing, she ran away from home. When we went and got her, my mother went and got her. She said, "Why is my mother tripping when she knew where I was the whole time?" You see what I'm saying? So I'm still fighting the battle of, did the mother know? Did she have something to do with it? Was she pimping her daughter out? You know what I'm saying? Like, it made this crazy thinking, but I'm trying to put my finger on it, man. You know, and she knew. A counselor told me that with a child, a lot of times when they know they being loved over here, When they know they got love from this parent, they look at the other parent. No, they try to get love from the other parent. If they don't get it, the other parent becomes an enemy. So I think my daughter kind of started looking at me as like an enemy at the same time. Even though she knew I loved her, man. Do anything for my child. But I saw, I've never in my life seen a child so broken in my life until I looked at my man. It was crazy. She ain't care about herself no more. Like I buy her Jordans. Man, she ain't care about none of that no more because it all got taken away from her as a child. You know what I'm saying? So then when I got her up here with me in Massachusetts, I tried to put her in school. Of course, you trying now all of a sudden they telling her she can't graduate if she don't learn Spanish. It's like how she gonna learn Spanish and you know what I'm saying in a school year? She can't do it. Well, you can do it, but you know what I'm saying. But But yeah, man, I just wanted to tell that little bit of story. There's a lot more pieces to the story. I'm kind of bouncing over it because I don't want to be all day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to tell a little piece of that story, man. And you know, it's just when I start hearing you guys talk about that, it brings up memories. You know.
My prayers go out to you, brother.
Yeah, man. God damn, I'm pray for you, boy. You done been through it, Jack.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Sorry
kind
to
of
hear all
sad.
those things.
Ooh.
Hey man, but
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
lot of those
yeah,
horror stories though, bro. A lot of those
yeah.
Man,
horror
if
stories that
somebody
don't be
going you
told.
help somebody with that though. Everybody, you know what I mean? That's like a testimony. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, man, that's real.
Yeah. It's way like I said, it's a lot more to that story. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the mother, like we got together. I was still in my 20s, whatever. I wasn't thinking about nothing. She had 2 kids when we got together, but man, us country boys, we don't care about no ready-made family. Like whatever, you know. But then I should have noticed the first mistake, the first flag was I never forget it, sitting on the couch, and her son came out to say something to me. And he went to say my name, but she said daddy. So she was trying to teach him to call me daddy. You see what I'm saying? Boy, man, I should have just left right then and there. But old country boy, she cook a good neck bone, so I stayed. And yeah, she can boil a pot of neck bone down. I ain't gonna lie about that.
You
But
know
man,
what? One of the biggest root cause of the shit, man, is that
mm,
it's just that lust for control. When it comes
mm,
to these relationships when they had kids. A lot of times, man, women when they had these kids, they just want to be like, hey man, I'm in charge here.
yeah,
I got the government to back me
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I seen my daughter's mom do one thing to my daughter that I was like, okay, I ain't say nothing, but I ain't say nothing, right? But I ain't like it. So she, my daughter was, I don't know, she might have been like 1 or 2 or something like that, and she would say her name was Tiana. She say, Tiana, give me the remote control. Tiana be like, say she don't get it, so she'll start fake crying, right? So when she fake cries, then my daughter will go get the remote control because she don't want her mama to cry. You see what I'm saying? So she was training and manipulating that child as a baby, man. As a baby, she was manipulating the child, and it's like whoa, And now I see the results of it. The results is it, she got full control, and her biggest thing with me was, oh, you think you're gonna leave me so you gonna pay another woman bills? That was the biggest thing she always said to me. You gonna think you gonna pay somebody else's bills? I'm like, man, that's all you care about is some money, ain't it? So yeah, it's definitely a control thing. You know what I'm saying? They want full power over you, and they don't want. And when you leave, they want you to do bad. So what I used to do every now and then, if I talked to her, I would ask her for $20. Right? I didn't need the $20, but I just wanted to make her think I ain't had no money. It worked for a little while until my daughter came up here and went back and told on me. She said, "Daddy doing good, mom." And boy, all hell break loose then. So yeah, man. It's boy, it's rough out here in these streets, man.
It's gonna get worse though because you starting to see the immigrants starting to come in. 9 times out of 10, they don't really need us like that.
Nah, they don't. No, for real. I don't know what they're gonna do when the immigrants when they start giving them they rights to be here. And they don't immigrants don't mind having no children now. So when they give them their rights to be here, they're gonna start getting put on child support. They're gonna want to go back home then. We might
The
be out in the
cycle
next 30 years.
continues.
They're gonna want to go home and say, no, me staking no more. Shit, you get 5, 6 kids, boy, immigrant out there, boy. Yeah. But yeah, yeah. Well, I like to say, I live in Nantucket, man, and I'm telling you, I live around nothing but foreigners. You know what I'm saying? My wife is Jamaican. And hell, man, it's so many Spanish people here. This crazy. Dominicans, you name it, everybody's here. You know what I'm saying? It's really like a summer vacation spot. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of seasonal workers. So we flooded with them right now, and they man, they all right. But the thing I don't like about a lot of the Dominicans or foreigners or whatever, they don't look at us. They look down on us. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the
And it's like,
Dominicans just as black as we are. They just don't like admitting that shit.
man, they
Excuse
don't
me,
want to
sorry.
admit it.
I mean, it's curse.
Yeah, they don't want to admit that though. They don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we all in the same struggle, man. We all, man, come on now. Like, why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? Like, I don't get it. We in the same struggle, man. And if there's two pieces of pizza at the top of the mountain, man, let's share it. As a matter of fact, let's cut it in half so four of us can eat. But why does one person got to have everything? Work together, man. Like, is it gonna happen? I doubt it. But and it all boils down to what we chasing one thing. What we chasing whose money? White man's money. Everybody chasing their money. And they sitting there like puppet masters. You know what I'm saying? Just twiddling the strings for us. So, but it go how it go, man. We got to get back to the hog killing days. Yeah.
KB, I don't trust him. He be going to sleep and shit. KB.
That's a damn lie.
Oh
I'm getting dressed.
no,
I'm
he
down
was
here.
not. You sound like
I'm
you was
grabbing
asleep.
all my tools and my things. I wasn't asleep.
I don't
I
know
got my
about
daughter
you.
here, so I can't sleep how I normally sleep. I got to,
Man,
make
I be
sure the
sometimes
fire on the
KB, I
bed.
swear to God. I think when we be talking, I be like feeling like I be talking to myself, and it get quiet like about 5 minutes. I'm like, God damn, I hope I ain't speaking to myself.
Yeah, I be
Nah,
listening or I be done stepped away.
nah. I was
Yeah.
right here. I'm just getting dressed and moving it, cleaning this area up before I walk out this damn door. And I get both of these little banshees together. So
Yeah.
it's gonna
Hey,
be an interesting day for me.
it was good talking with y'all. Though. I'm at work. I just want to come up for a second. I ain't never hit a panel before. It was my first time. And I
Oh
just want to say
really?
something. Y'all never hit a panel before. Nah.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Being the
Nah.
first time you hit, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I usually just donate and talk crazy.
I know. That's why I say
Oh, I
it's good to
remember
hear. It's
that.
good to hear the voice of a crazy nigga, boy, cause you crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, I just donate, hit, and talk crazy. But I want to start hitting panels more often because I like the conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a doze operator. That's what I do all day, and yeah, I be bored just listening. I be bored, so I just listen to you guys all day and to get help my day. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Shit, come up anytime, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all have a good day.
You
All
too.
right, bet.
Be safe
Hey
out there.
man,
Well,
be blessed, brother.
what up? Appreciate it.
Anybody else got a testimony slash horror story they want to tell? Cause damn,
He
boy.
said a horror story.
Hell yeah, boy. Cause this shit,
Yeah,
it
he
That
said.
was
seemed
that
like
that
brother
was
here.
bad, man.
Dog, that was rough. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, that's why I be saying, listen, women, when I get in these group conversations about women and men, listen, man, it's bad and good people on both sides. I'm gonna sound like Trump. There's good and bad people on both sides. Cause for real, it's some ain't shit niggas and it's some ain't shit ass women, I promise. I done met a few of them. Yes,
It's
Lord.
Yeah,
That's what
horrible.
they,
It's
happened.
they,
such
they
a
pick and choose what they want to be outraged on, though. And nine
Yeah,
times out
yeah.
of ten, they don't look like us.
Yeah, one of them ain't shit motherfucker was so fine, I still miss her. Nah, how about that? I had none.
hey, you just hey, we know your hoish ass. We know what you do. So
I'm not that.
oh, you heard that? I thought I was on mute.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not that. First of all, I went through a phase just like everybody else. So don't judge me, thumbnail lady. You went through the same phase.
What face?
Whole phase.
Oh, yeah, early
Hmm.
20s and 30s.
Yeah, and 40s.
Lies.
Some people had that extended stay whole phase.
You?
Lies.
Am I getting paid for this interview or no? Yep, silence was a
Man, did
Oh,
you
million.
hear
I just
about
woke
the
up. I
girl?
just woke up. What you
I
say,
know,
thumbnail
I
lady?
know you motherfucker. Go, Mo Fly. I'm just fucking with you, KB.
Did you
Go,
hear
Mo
about
Fly.
the other chick, the love it hip hop
What?
chick Dryer, got pregnant by the 21-year-old basketball player?
You went out, bro. You went out, boss.
No, he was
I
stuttering.
said, did you hear about you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me now?
We got
Hello?
you.
Did you hear about the love and hip hop chick got pregnant
What
by the
love and hip hop
21 year
chick?
old basketball?
What love and
Huh?
hip hop chick?
Dryer Mitchell, I think her name is.
You talking about Drea?
Yay!
Yeah, she's sleeping with that little young boy. Well, if he
Hey
was a
man,
man, if that was a man, they'd call that grooming. But that's a woman, so it's okay.
double standard.
Yeah, shit. Drea fine too, so that's really okay.
Yeah, but if he only knew.
He in trouble though.
See, Amber Rose was with CJ McLeod this past weekend at the All Star game, and they getting them young.
I got to give it to y'all. Y'all got it. I cannot watch celebrity gossip. I'm so sorry. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I don't know the Drea situation fully, other than the fact that she got pregnant by a young dude. So that's all I need to know. His life gonna change.
For the better or the worse.
She is for the worse.
Mm,
Her life going up. His life gonna go down. Cause
damn.
he stuck to that. She gonna fly to LA. She gonna want daycare money. She gonna want fucking counselor money. All kind of shit.
Give them the program.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's right now. It's about to get trendy though, because you're gonna start seeing a lot of elder, thoughts start dating them younger cats that ain't got not seasoned to the game.
We're not thoughts, motherfucker.
I ain't saying all. I said elder. A lot of not. I'm not one even referring towards you.
I know, I'm just joking. Please don't
Yeah,
get
not it's
serious,
all G
G.
love. It's all G. But nah, man, it's about to become trendy though.
There's a lot of thoughts out here. It's a lot.
Well, it ain't us to KB think young men run to the older women. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Because they got a lot of love to give. I had some older women when I was young, and that's the trend. That's what always happened. I don't understand it. The older men and women, they do the same thing. They just not gonna look at it from a woman. Like when women mess with students at school, they don't look at it as the same thing. They don't get punished the same way. There's a lot of older women that sleep with young guys. We just ain't gonna tell nothing.
That's it. So that was yep.
Yeah, that used to go down a lot when I was in school. So it wasn't really no taboo thing at the time, but they didn't made it taboo so bad.
It's y'all fault because y'all be celebrating your sons when they do. So hey, y'all don't call the police.
I'll let you answer that one, Kwame.
I tell them teachers all the time. My son was light skinned with green eyes. I would tell them old ladies all the time. He 15, 16. They like, ooh, how old are you? I'm like, he 15. You better keep stepping. I'm gonna lock your ass up. I sure will.
Okay, okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. So hey, you take the proper precaution, the women will go to jail. But a lot of men out there be upping their sons for doing older women and shit. So shit. Oh,
If a young
get you some
boy get with an
shoes.
older
Get you a
woman, he'll
PlayStation.
if a young boy get with an older woman, he'll never be a one woman man.
Yeah,
Never. The
that's
shit that
kind of
woman gonna teach
complicated,
him,
baby.
Yeah, I kind
yeah,
of believe
boy.
that too. Yeah.
The shit that old woman gonna teach him, boy, he gonna be expecting that from girls his age, and they ain't ready.
And what's the crazy thing about it is being an older female, you could actually just have a conversation with a younger guy and know they already done been with an older woman. You could just listen to how they talk. I don't go that far. I don't try not to pass too far down. But anything else, KB? No, Mofly dropped. So I'm finna drop too.
Anyway,
Hello?
so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. I said, yeah, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and end this joint. I'm going to get my daughter anyway.
All right. Have a great father daughter day. And
All
I
right.
been not you better not be your butt on the line. You better get them all your time today. All of it.
Yep.
Cause I got
She
my
just jumped
grandbaby.
in the
Them.
truck. That's why I'm about to get out. You want to say bye to them? Bye. She said
Bye,
bye. Yeah, she just
sweetie.
jumped in. We're about to go get her other sister. Goodbye.
All right.
I'm a grown. She talking about she a grown up. You got any money?
All right.
Yes. How much? Zero. Okay. You sound like brown skin lady then. All
Me and her
right. Well.
both. We got zero. So KB, do what you do best for the both of us.
Oh shit. Cash
All
app
right, y'all
shout
have
it.
a good. Yeah, cause me and my grandbaby finna walk downtown.
All right.
All right, y'all have a great day. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, KB and little KB.
Salute y'all. She called me little KB, right?